Hello everybody, this is Dr. Gunjan. I'm Senior Infertility Consultant at Medicover Fertility, Ghaziabad. And today we will be talking about how to track your ovulation precisely. Now, what is ovulation? The process of release of egg from the ovary is called ovulation. And why do we need to track it? Because if you have relation during the time of this ovulation, around the time of this ovulation, your chances of conception are maximum. Now, what you need to understand is that your ovulation has occurred 14 days prior to the first day of your cycle. So, if you know your cycle length, that is the time period between the first day of your cycle to the first day of the next cycle, that is your cycle length. So from your cycle length, if you subtract 14, that gives you the day of your ovulation. For example, if your cycle length is of 28 days, so your ovulation will occur around 14th day of your cycle. This 14th day is from the first day of your menstrual period. Apart from this calculation, there are other methods also by which you can assess ovulation. First in this, we can have the assessment of the cervical mucus. So if you assess the quality, the consistency of your cervical mucus, you'll get an idea about this ovulation. Usually throughout the cycle, the cervical mucus is thick and creamy. But around the time of ovulation, this cervical mucus, it becomes thin, sticky, and it becomes copious in amount, and it can be stretched between the fingers. So if you are able to notice this type of discharge, that means in another 2 to 3 days, you'll have your ovulation. So when you have relation during this time, it maximizes your chances of conception. Now, apart from this, there are many ovulation detection kits that are available in the market, and you can use them to precisely track your ovulation. Now, this ovulation detection kit, it works on the principle that 12 to 36 hours prior to your ovulation, a hormone called LH is released. And this LH, it can be detected in the urine by these LH detection kits. Now, when you get a packet from the market, it will contain 5 packs. And these packs, they contain a kit and a dropper. So, to do this test, you need to put 2 to 3 drops of the urine in the well, and the results are interpreted. Now, at the place of C, that is control, you'll always get a pink line. If there is no pink line at the T, that is the test place, that means your ovulation is not nearby. If you get a light faint pink line at the place of this T, that is test, it means that your LH has started rising, but it has not peaked. So you need to repeat the test the next day. Now, at the place of T, if you get an equally dark line as C, that is control, that means your LH is at its peak and you'll have your ovulation in another 12 to 36 hours. So you need to have regular relationship for the next 2 to 3 days, and this will increase your chances of conception. Now, when to start doing this test? For this, you need to know your cycle length. And from your cycle length, you need to subtract 17. That will give you the day from which you need to start testing. And when you get 2 equally dark pink lines at C and T, that is the time after which you need to have regular relationship for another 2 to 3 days. Now, if using this LH detection kits and all these calculations, they are difficult for you, so you can go for follicular monitoring by transvaginal ultrasound. In this, the growth of the follicle is assessed using transvaginal sonography, and when your follicle reaches around 18 to 20 millimeter, that indicates that your ovulation is about to occur in another 2 to 3 days, and so you can have relation during that time, and that maximizes your chances of conception. And once your follicles are 18 to 20 millimeter, the next scan that you do, that will tell you exactly whether your follicles have ruptured or not. This was how you can track your ovulation exactly, and you can increase your chances of conception. If you have any queries, you can call on the number on the screen, or you can contact our center. Thank you.